Greetings, friends, and welcome to my updated guide on the opening rotation for Warrior. This is the one I use the vast majority of the time. However, depending on the encounter, I will slightly alter this to adhere to any mechanic damage that the boss will do during the Berserk window. I will do this in order to line up Inner Beast with the incoming mechanic damage. One thing to note here is that you must have the appropriate skill speed to pull this off. I recommend having at least 400 skill speed. It is possible to complete the opener with lower skill speed, however this is ping and connection sensitive. So keeping that in mind, if you can accomplish this with 400, you can start subtracting skill speed until you can no longer get the extra attack in. On the other hand, you may need to add more depending on how bad your connection really is. This way, you will be sure about what skill speed you should aim for. Okay, let me show you this opener. You'll want to start the pull with Infuriate, gaining 5 stacks of Wrath. As you're running up to the boss, use Overpower. If you need to position the boss in a certain manner, use Tomahawk instead. Okay, so that is my standard opener for most encounters. Depending on the fight, I will use Path as my last attack instead of I. There are many other variations you can use to tweak this to fit the current encounter. There are also times when mechanic damage comes really early in the pull and you will need to mitigate it. Here is an example of how I tweak the opener. Okay, so anytime mechanic damage comes early, you can weave in Vengeance and use its Rastak to power out an early inner beast. I also use Storm's Path at the end here because I often take Defiance off after my pacification fades, while using lesser cooldowns to compensate for the Defiance buff. There are many other ways you can tweak and alter the opener and still achieve a similar result. The main goal here is to gain all your buffs and do as much damage as possible. Also, when you activate Berserk, wait until your GCD is 3/4 of the way through before using the ability. Doing this ensures the extra attack will succeed. Well friends, that's all I've got. If you have anything to add, please leave a comment below, and I hope this guide will lead to some man mode DPS numbers. Peace guys.